We love bringing our Catholic faith into every single day here, especially the holidays.
So today we have 10 fun, faith-filled activities that you can do on the 4th of July. So I don't know how it is for you, but for us here, the 4th of July is all about fireworks.
And it can be a really long day waiting for it to get dark enough outside to start shooting them off. So down through the years, we've come up with several Catholic activities that we enjoy to help make the day even better. Number 1, the 4th of July is a great day to pray the Patriotic Rosary. So it's really fun if you have a red, white, and blue rosary to use for that. But if you don't, then just a regular rosary works just fine. Okay, so how do you pray the Patriotic Rosary? There are 50 states in America and there are 50 beads on the rosary. So you pray the rosary in the normal way, but before you say each Hail Mary, you name a state like Alabama, Kentucky, Arkansas, and you ask for God's blessing and guidance for that state and for our whole nation. This is a beautiful devotion to pray with the group on the 4th of July. At our church, we have a patriotic mass and we also pray the Patriotic Rosary.
So number 2 is a fun idea to honor Pope Leo, and that is to get out there and play some baseball or watch one of your favorite teams on TV. Recently, the Chicago White Sox did this fun tribute for Pope Leo, where they marked the exact spot that he sat during the first game of the 2005 World Series, which was section 140, row 19, seat 2. And then while you're watching the game, you can also take some time to pray for Pope Leo's intentions.
Number 3, a lot of people have to work on the 4th of July. Kate and I have definitely been there and done that. So if you know someone working on this holiday, it's a great chance to do a work of mercy, and that is feed the hungry. So you can stop by their place of work with a surprise treat, maybe a plate of cookies or their favorite specialty drink, and that gives the day just a really fun, festive feeling. Yes, they are stuck at work, but this brings some of the festivities right to them. And we have found over the years that fire stations and police stations also enjoy this type of treat on the holidays. They are always working 24/7, and so it's just a great opportunity to thank them and to give back. The day is always that much better when we can spread some joy.
So number 4, on June 24th, we celebrate the birthday of John the Baptist, and it is traditional on that day to do a big bonfire in the evening. But if you missed out on doing a bonfire then, you could absolutely do it on the 4th of July instead. You can roast hot dogs or marshmallows and think about John the Baptist, discuss his life and his mission while you wait for it to get dark. And of course, kids always love a big bonfire, so this one is always a lot of fun.
Number 5, Independence Day is a great day to pause and remember all of those who have died in service to our country. So this is the perfect day to pray the prayer for departed souls in their honor, and we'll have that prayer linked down below for you. You can do this at home, or you could take it to the cemetery and pray there. And while you're there are many different Catholic things that you can do in a cemetery. So if you're interested in other ideas, we'll have this video linked down below for you.
So number 6 is to read the opening paragraphs of the Declaration of Independence at some point during the day. Now, as Catholics, we believe in the inherent dignity of every human life, that we are all created in the image and likeness of God. And this is beautifully reflected in the Declaration of Independence when it says, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness." And so we inherited this idea from a friend who reads these paragraphs to his family every year on the 4th of July before they dig into their yearly barbecue, and it is a tradition that we absolutely love.
Number 7 is to take an hour out of your day to attend Mass or make a holy hour on the 4th of July, and then offer that up for our country's leaders and for peace in the world. So here in our neck of the woods, it is generally super hot and humid on the 4th of July, but the Adoration Chapel is always quiet and cool, so it's a great place to spend some time before the evening's festivities begin. If you can't make the full hour, maybe you could just swing by the church or chapel with your family and stop in and pray for our country's leaders and for everyone who keeps our country going.
So number 8, it is true that most of us will spend the 4th of July with our friends and family, but there are people out there who are all alone on this day. So what we can do is to call someone or go visit someone who would otherwise be spending the holiday by themselves. So you could go over and play board games or cards, go out for ice cream or bring them a meal, or go pick them up and then bring them back to your house for an evening of festivities. The giving of our time and our companionship is absolutely priceless and absolutely perfect for this day.
Number 9, on the 4th of July, it's always fun to stop and take a minute to learn a little bit more about an American-born saint. You could watch a movie or read about them online. Here we love to read about St. Catherine Drexel from Philadelphia. Now, she was an heiress. She inherited millions and millions of dollars, and she gave it all away to found orphanages and colleges and schools and hospitals. We also love to read about Blessed Father Solanus Casey from Detroit. There are so many great stories out there about him, and we especially like the one about his ice cream miracle. As far as movies go, we can recommend one that we watched here recently called Radiating Joy, about servant of God Michelle Dupont from North Dakota. So she died in her early 30s from cancer. So the story, yes, it is sad, but watch it all the way to the end. It's only about an hour, and you can just see the joy radiating from her through the whole thing. By the time we got to the end, we thought, we want Michelle to be our new best friend. So we thought the story was just so inspiring, and we can't wait to see what happens next in her process for canonization.
So finally, number 10, there are 2 other things that you can do while watching the fireworks in the evening. The first one is to pray for everyone involved, those shooting off the fireworks and everybody watching. And then also, as you are watching the sky be lit up, take a moment to reflect on how Jesus is the light of the world and how he brings his love and mercy into even the darkest places.
So that is 10, but if you have any other Catholic ideas or traditions for the 4th of July, let us know down in the comments.
We always love to hear from all of you. You all have great ideas.
So we hope you all have a blessed, fun, happy, safe 4th of July. God bless America.
So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.